attitude!
Diecast Monster Truck Racing! There comes a time in every man's life where you've reached the end of the road, and simply put, there's nowhere left to go. You constantly give, and the fans receive. But at what point do you finally say enough is enough, as the payoff isn't as sweet as they once said it would be? There comes a time when you burn yourself out, you've constantly given everything that you had, and left it all out there on the track. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we lay rest to the past, we now present a new era in MTA. Tonight kicks off an all-new season of Thursday Night Thunder and an all-new era for Monster Truck Attitude. And the new era to some may seem like a trip back to the glory days of MTA, maybe back to its roots, and I think it's about time MTA finally did that. Enough glitz and enough glamour. It's time to get down to brass tacks, ladies and gentlemen. A new era of MTA starts tonight with the October season kickoff of Thursday Night Thunder.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
A brand new season here tonight, kicking off Thursday Night Thunder. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the October season. 16 of the best are going to be throwing it down in the dirt for you MTA viewers here tonight. And we got some of the best drivers in the business, as well as the remains of the Smashdown show, all in the October season kickoff here tonight. And they're all chasing Bradley Graham and King Sling, who is your current checker flag holder. We've got new drivers and old-time veterans. It's going to be a season you will not soon forget, because right now we're getting ready to kick things off with round one as the fans go back to the stands. There you see the man with the plan here tonight, Bradley Graham and King Sling, trying to hang on to the checker flag to kick off the October season. Here's how round one action is going to shake down. Sudden Impact taking on Mohawk Warrior. Then we're going to see Jurassic Attack take on Vet King. Rambo making its debut, taking on Taurus. Then Bigfoot taking on Little Miss Dangerous. Other side of the bracket, your overall champion for Smashdown, Doomsday, coming into town to take on Ragin Steel. Then Reptoid will take on Rage. Brutus will take on Avenger. And then Bad Habit making its Thunder debut, taking on the champion, King Sling. Now up at the line right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking the October season off right. Sawyer Ramsdale back in action in the Sudden Impact Ford, hailing out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, taking on a man who hasn't been out here in quite some time. It's the return of Nugget, now piloting the Diggers Diecast built Mohawk Warrior, staged over here on the inside lane. One of these drivers kicking off the October season with the win, the other one going home on the trailer. Both trucks are staged. Here's the green light now, and on the line they go. They're barely even coming down the straight track, slightly going to Sudden Impact, but Mohawk Warrior right there with him at the finish line. Too close to call from up here in the booth. As we go down and check out your MTA replay, your winner, Sudden Impact out of the far lane, taking out Mohawk Warrior. And that wasn't an instant replay. That was a photo finish, my friends. I do apologize. But right now in round one action, Caden Wilson debuting a brand new Jurassic Attack here to kick off the October season. Now set to take on Aaron Lack in that 1953 Chevrolet Corvette out of Waynesboro, North Carolina. Vet King over there in that far lane. And again, Caden Wilson's been out here for quite some time. This is the third Jurassic Attack he's driven, now set on the inside lane. Both drivers are staged now at the line. Here's the green light now, and they come off the line, and Vet King pulls the early lead. Jurassic Attack coming back over the inside lane. Caden Wilson into the wall and dumps it on its lead. in over here on the inside lane. Not sure what happened, if he just lost it there. Maybe the new truck had some brake issues inside of the shutdown area. Not sure who got the win. As we go down to your MTA replay, this is replay number 1 if you're counting. Vet King does pull the whole shot. Jurassic Attack coming over here on the inside lane, trying to make up the ground. It's a low jump here in the racing lane. And at the line, Caden Wilson and Jurassic Attack will pull out the win. We're going to take another look here as they went further into the race. And he does get the win over Vet King by about 3/4 of a truck. And it looks like Aaron Lack in the Vet King camp going out early here tonight in round 1. The crew's going to get back to thrashing on the new Jurassic Attack, an all-new truck, and he's already rolled it over. Speaking of new trucks and new drivers, Michael Hillman coming into town with the Rambo Chevrolet, now set to take on the veteran himself, Jamie Hurd in the Taurus machine, now staged over to the outside lane, the 2022 Holiday Havoc champion, ready to throw it down against new kid on the block, Michael Hillman in the all-new Rambo. Both trucks are staged. Green light goes down now and off the line. They're pretty even down to the first jump, up and over the cars. What a race here. Hillman turns it over. The Rambo machine, a debut, and he turns the truck over, but he may have just outran the veteran, and we have confirmed Rambo is your round 1 winner over the Taurus machine. What a ride for the new kid on the block. But right now at the line, Savvy Zilligy returning in Little Miss Dangerous. The beautiful 1941 Willys now staged over here on the inside lane. Opposed to her, downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot, hailing out of Pacific, Missouri. He was the overall Smashdown points winner. Found his seat right here in the October season of Thunder. 2 veteran drivers in round 1. Green light goes down now and off the line. They're dead even going to the first jump. Bigfoot with a lead, in trouble now. Mitch Brown rolls it over. That's not how he wanted to start off his October season, but Savvy Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous, putting the screws to Bigfoot here tonight inside of round 1. As we go back and take another look at your MTA replay, off the line they go. Mitch Brown and Bigfoot does pull a slight lead coming down here on the lower end of the track. Watch now as they go up and over the cars. Bigfoot kind of noses over. Got a bad ride off that far lane jump. Had nowhere to go but upside down. And Savvy Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous, your round 1 winner. And up in the line right now, this man debuted that truck in the beginning of the September season. Matthew Riley, the 2020 Summer Heat Shootout champion, Ragin Steel in the inside lane, will now take on the last flag holder of the Smashdown series, Mad Mike Williams and Doomsday over there on the outside lane. Who's going to go on in round 2? A great race. Here's the green light now and off the line. They're fairly even. Doomsday with a slight lead, but Ragin Steel came back on him at the end. Mad Mike over there in the pit area of the track, and Matt Riley and Ragin Steel getting a round 1 victory, coming back on Doomsday at the finish line. Up next here tonight inside of round 1, Rudy Zilligy making his Thursday Night Thunder debut this year. We've seen him in a lot of bigger events. He's back on Thursday Night Thunder for the first time in a long time, now ready to take on Joey Andrews in the Reptoid, powered by a big block Chevrolet out of Milton, Florida, the 2023 Monster Mania and Maximum Carnage champion. Old Zilligy's got his hands full as we get set for green now. Down the straight stretch they go, an all-new look for Rage on the inside lane over the cars, and it's all Rage taking out Reptoid here tonight inside of round 1. Reptoid got him up the line, but Rudy Zilligy and Rage getting the round 1 victory here tonight. Next up in round 1 competition at the line, Jimmy Bone Ferguson returning in the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air, taking on Greg Turbin and Brutus. 2 team trucks in real life. The independent team owned by Jim Kohler, they are now set to face each other here in round 1. Jimmy Ferguson, an Avenger, the truck he built himself, and Greg Turbin and Brutus, who has been with MTA since the very beginning, March 28, 2020, Monster Mania 1. We got a great matchup here between 2 team trucks. Brutus taking on Avenger. Who's going on in round 2? Stage now. Green light going down on the line. They go. They're dead even coming down the straight stretch. Looks like Avenger in trouble now, turning it over. And Brutus may have got the win there at the finish line as Jimmy Ferguson nosed over that last of the cars as we go back up to the top of the track. And coming off the line, they seem fairly even. Further down the straight stretch now, Brutus starting to pull a little bit of a lead, but Jimmy Ferguson not giving it up easy. Up and over the first jump, Avenger starts to nose over, and it costs him the win as Greg Turbin and Brutus move on into round 2 competition. And now we get set to close out round 1 action. Butch Cassidy Jr. making his MTA debut. Bad Habit over there on the outside lane, taking on the King of Kings, Bradley Graham and King Sling, trying to hang on to that championship flag. Inside of round 1, both trucks stage. Green light going down now off the line, slightly now going to King Sling, but Bad Habit not going away. What a race it is, and King Sling pulling out the round 1 victory here tonight. How about Butch Cassidy and Bad Habit hanging right there with the King in his debut race. Bad Habit is going to be a force to be reckoned with all season long. But ladies and gentlemen, King Sling still hangs on to the checkered flag going on into round 2. We still got a lot more great racing still to come. Who's going to take the flag all the way into week 2 of the October season? We find out next after the break. If you can't get enough Diecast monster truck racing action right here on MTA, be sure to check out our friends over at the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Get ready to romp and stomp all over the track, tear up some trucks, and watch the carnage unfold. They host some of the best side-by-side Diecast monster truck racing you will ever see. Also, check out all of our social medias. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, as well as the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Some great racing action you don't want to miss. Be sure to go over there and check them out. Like their videos and subscribe to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Always a great time over at Midwest Madness and Mitch Brown's organization, but right now, we're kicking off the October season here tonight. Round 2 action coming at you, sudden impact, taking on Jurassic Attack. Then we're going to see Rambo take on Little Miss Dangerous, other side of the bracket. Ragin Steel taking on Rage. 2 veteran drivers, and then closing out round 2 competition. Speaking of veteran drivers, Greg Durbin and Brutus taking on King Sling and Bradley Graham. But up at the line right now, Caden Wilson and the brand new Jurassic Attack turned the truck over earlier tonight inside of round 1, taking on a good buddy of his. Their buddies off the track, but their rivals on the track. Sawyer Ramsdale, the S-Kicker out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. The sudden impact Ford, the 2023 Danger Zone champion, the Big Bad Ford, ready to go on the inside. This one comes down to maybe the better man win. Green light goes down off the line. They're fairly even outside. They go into Jurassic Attack, but sudden impact was right there with them. Down to the finish line. What a great race by both drivers here tonight. Inside of round 2 competition, absolutely laying it down. As we go back and take a look at your MTA photo finish, your winner in round 2, Sawyer Ramsdale, sudden impact by about half a truck, taking out the all-new Jurassic Attack. What a ride there by Caden Wilson. Gave it all he had, but Sawyer just too fast here in round 2. And next up in round 2, Savvy Zilligy returns, and Little Miss Dangerous took out Bigfoot earlier tonight in round 1. Now taking on New Kid on the block, Michael Hillman in the Rambo Chevrolet. Now staged over there on the outside lane. The truck looked strong in round 1, but so did Savvy Zilligy and Little Miss Dangerous, who is going to go on to meet Sudden Impact in semifinals. Here's the green light now, and down the straight stretch they go. Rambo with the early lead. Here comes Little Miss Dangerous now. What a race coming down the finish line. It was pretty even all the way down, side by side. Both trucks tagging the wall inside of the shutdown area, and we're getting word we have to go down to another photo finish here in round 2. And ladies and gentlemen, who pulled it out? It's Savvy Zilligy and Little Miss Dangerous by inches, taking out the Rambo machine. What a race there by the New Kid on the block. Michael Hillman giving it all he had. But right now, in round 2 competition, it's come down to 2 veteran drivers. Matthew Riley in the Ragin Steel Chevrolet. He's been with us since day 1. At the start of Monster Mania 1, he is now finding himself against Rudy Zilligy in the brand new Rage Machine, a square body Chevrolet. And we're going to watch that truck get built all season long. Both drivers are staged. Battle of the bow tie. 2 veteran competitors out here on the MTA. Who's it going to be? Green light goes down and off the line. Rage got the early lead, but here comes Ragin Steel. The inside lane over the fan stack goes Matthew Riley as Rudy Zilligy and Rage shot towards the pit area. Not sure what happened, but ladies and gentlemen, your round 2 winner, Matthew Riley, Ragin Steel, taking out the Rage Machine here tonight. But now as we get set to close out round 2 competition, 2 veteran drivers competing for the championship flag. Greg Durbin and Brutus taking on Bradley Graham and King Sling, the reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion, hailing out of Kildover Hills, North Carolina, the King of Kings, Bradley Graham ready to throw it down. Brutus, Greg Durbin looking for his 4th championship win here tonight. He's got to go through one of the best in the reigning and defending champion. Who's it going to be going on to semis? We go green. And off the line they go King Sling with the early lead. Brutus now finding himself in trouble. Turning it over on 2 wheels and over he goes. Greg Durbin and Brutus had it on 2 wheels in a ride of his life trying to chase down the King of Kings here tonight. What a ride for Greg Durbin and Brutus. And ladies and gentlemen, we started with 16 trucks. It's now down to 4, and Bradley Graham and King Sling still hangs on to that championship flag. Is anybody going to knock off the King of Kings? We're going to find out next, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-final action is up next after the break on Thunder.
This This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
And back now on Thunder for the October season. We're down in the pits with Rudy Zilligy and the all-new Rage Machine. We're going to watch that truck get detailed and lettered up all October season long. Can't wait to see what it looks like by the end of the October season. Again, Rudy Zilligy debuting the Square Body Rage. But over here on the other side of the MTA shop, we have got a brand new truck in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Bog Hog. And the driver for that new truck coming this season is the MTA veteran himself, Greg Durbin, getting the call to drive Bog Hog here in the MTA future. So congratulations to Greg Durbin getting a brand new truck. But right now it's back to semifinal action. Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden Impact will take on Savvy, Zilligy, and Little Miss Dangerous. Other side of the bracket, a veteran shootout here in semifinal action. Matthew Riley, Ragin Steel, taking on Bradley Graham and King Sling. Those two met last month in the September season, so a little bit of a rematch here tonight in semis. But right now at the line, the focus is on Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden Impact, who has been running strong and consistent all night. He's got the Ford out of Frackville, Pennsylvania dialed in. Over here on the outside lane, Savvy, Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous hasn't been on Thunder in quite some time, and folks, she has not skipped a beat. Who's going to the finals to kick off the October season? The green light goes down. Sudden Impact with the early lead. Little Miss Dangerous coming back, but it's Sawyer Ramsdale getting the win. At Savvy, Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous turning it over inside of the shutdown area. What a ride! As Sawyer Ramsdale will punch his ticket into the final round kickoff of the October season. As we go back and take another look at your MTA replay, he got her off the whole shot. Coming down the straight stretch, he's trying to hold out a lead. Little Miss Dangerous hanging right there with him. They go up and over the last set of cars. It's a shootout to the finish line as he goes over the van stack. What a save by Sawyer as Little Miss Dangerous turning it over here tonight in semis. And now closing out semifinal action, Matthew Riley and the all-new Ragin Steel, looking strong all September season long, now finds himself in the month of October trying to get a Thursday Night Thunder win. He is now set to take on the man out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Bradley Graham and King Sling, reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion. Who will meet Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden Impact in the final round showdown? We're going to find out as we go green. Off the line to no, Ragin Steel got him off the line. King Sling coming back over the last of the card. Bradley Graham slams it into the wall. He will take the flag and King Sling into the final round showdown here tonight. Ragin Steel did get him off the line, but King Sling made up the ground. He will take that flag into our final round showdown. And ladies and gentlemen, the finals are set. King Sling will defend the championship flag against Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden Impact in a race you don't want to miss. We're kicking off the October season. Is King Sling going to hang on? We'll find out next. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough Diecast monster truck racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough Diecast racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. And you gotta love Monster Truck Championship. Jarrett holds a great show over there on the Monster Truck Championship YouTube channel. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Thunder, and it's time for our final round showdown. Is tonight gonna be the night that Bradley Graham and King Sling gets his 13th Thursday Night Thunder Championship? Or is the kid out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, the Sudden Impact Ford, is he going to make the biggest upset of his MTA career and claim his very first Thunder Championship over the veteran? Both these drivers are staged. We kick off the October season. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime now on Thunder down the straight stretch to go. King Sling with their early lead. Sudden Impact coming back on him. What a ride for Ramsdale. Sudden Impact man got the king at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. What a ride for the new kid, taking out the veteran here in our final round showdown. Bradley Graham and King Sling, to his credit, caught a bad ride over there off of that first jump. Watch right here in their MTA replay. They come down the straight stretch. King Sling starting to pull a big lead on sudden impact. Watch King Sling get crossed up. Goes up and over almost on its side. Sawyer Ramsdale making up the ground here tonight and takes out the King. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating on his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship, Sawyer Ramsdale and sudden impact. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings closing out week 1 of the October season kickoff, your overall winner here tonight, Sawyer Ramsdale in sudden impact with 100 points, kicking off the October season. In sudden impact, he leads the pack. Rounding out your top 5, Bradley Graham and King Sling with 90 points. Number 3, Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel with 80 points. And in 4th place, Savvy Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous with 80 points to her own credit. And again, rounding out your top 5, Greg Durbin and Brutus with 60 points. And again, we're just now kicking off the October season. We got more great racing still to come all season long. So be sure to strap in, hold on to your seat, because the action is only just beginning for the October season. Thank you all for coming out and watching week 1 of the October season here on Thunder. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. 'Cause it's about that. It's been a long time.